Welcome to Team Miracle Finders. This is Tuesday, June 2nd.
Yay!
So we are officially in the month of June. That means we are halfway through 2015. I cannot believe it. It's insane. And so we have some great things to talk about. I'm like super, super pumped about this month. May was tough. And I think because it was so hard, a lot of us pushed really hard, especially if you were in Hustle and Heart with us. We were pushing really, really hard. And because of that, I think June is going to be kick butt awesome. So I'm super duper excited. Let's go ahead and kick this call off with some shout outs we're going to do May shout outs and last week PV shout outs. So I want to do a huge, super duper huge shout out to my girl Clarabelle, who hit Success Club 12. Holy cannoli. And it's only month 2 coaching for her. So she hit it hard. She is determined to get to that Success Club party. So I'm very proud of her. I also had Claire hit Success Club 6, and Bridget was at Success Club 4. So she was so super close. Laurel, who did you have for Success Club?
Antoinette hit Success Club 6, so I'm really proud of her for that. Michelle, girl, you are rocking it. Let me tell you, this girl, she was at Success Club 3, and I know there was a lot of us scrambling on the last day of the month, y'all. Like I know I was one of them. I mean, we were scrambling, and Michelle was like, I am at 3, but I got to get one more challenger. I just got to find one more person to help. And sure enough, I checked my office, and she did it. She hit Success Club 5, so she is second month in Success Starters. So she is on her way to earning that summit ticket, and I just really, that's awesome, because I know that last day of the month, it's like, ooh, you get scared, and you're just like, you're sweating, and you're just on your computer talking to everybody you know, and she pulled it off, so congratulations for that. And then Sonia came in at 4. You were so close, and you still are just kicking butt. I'm really proud of Sonia because she, I know, really wanted the Success Starters. And a lot of people, that kind of just really makes you get really discouraged and just say, like, okay, I didn't get it. I didn't hit Success Club. Like, I'm done. And she just, we had a talk, and she just got up the next day on the 1st of the month, and she's like, nope, this is what I want to do. This is my business. I'm going to make this work no matter what. It's a fresh month, and she's just keeping her head in the game. And so I'm really proud of you for that, Sonia, because that's hard to do. I know how hard that is to do, and you're just rocking it out. So congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, good job, guys. Awesome. Yeah, and I posted a video earlier today from Anita Myron talking kind of about that, about like, why coaches quit and kind of like how to push through that dip. And she even talks about, she's a 15-star diamond coach. She was just announced 15-star like last month. And she talks in that video about how in her 4th month as a coach, she wanted to quit. She wanted to throw in the towel and just be done, because all of a sudden she realized it was work. She ran through her warm market. Things weren't easy anymore. And she was like, well, I think I'm just going to quit, and, but she decided to stick it out, and she did. And now she's 15-star, and she talks about her income and everything, and it will blow your mind. So it's very inspiring and a different way to look at, just if you just work your butt off and see this as a business and not free money, because it's not, we all have to work for what we get, then you really can take it to the top. Oh my gosh, that baby. So Sonia, that's awesome. I know we've all been there where you don't reach that goal, but we pull ourselves back up and we go. So awesome job to everyone. Let's look at, I have some PV shout outs for my top PV people. Bridget hit 660 360 PV. So last week, which is amazing. So she's in our 500 club. Claire was at 375, so she's almost there, and Alicia was at 270. So those are my top PV people. Laurel, I don't know if you had top PV pulled up or not. Those were just 3 people I wanted to highlight who had the most for last week.
Yeah, all of our PV last week was like all Shakeology orders. We're all at 90. So yay for ordering your Shakeology and staying healthy.
I know, like everyone else was like 90, 90, 90. I was like, okay, well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're going to move on. Okay, guys. So did everyone get a chance to listen to the National Wake Up Call? Yes. Thumbs up if you listened. Thumbs down if you didn't. Oh, okay. I see a few thumbs down, mostly thumbs up. Okay. So it was awesome, awesome, awesome. I listened to it this morning. Some great stuff. If you have not listened to it, I strongly encourage you to get on that podcast or the replay number and listen. One of the big things in June is they are coming out with T-shirts for anyone who goes diamond this month for the first time.
And they're way cooler than the T-shirts that we got.
Yeah, because ours are like black and they just say like Diamond Coach on them. These are like blinged out, like have big diamond on them, and they're blue.
Carl's signature.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, I want that shirt. So you get that this month, and the top 10 in the group that go diamond this month get a personalized iPad mini. So the top 10 Success Club point earners who go diamond get a personalized iPad mini. So to do that, we have a group coming up in June that we're going to talk about that will help you guys a little bit. Also, they're doing the whole month of June is focusing on 21 Day Fix. So 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme are both on sale for $140. The challenge packs for $140, and the Kickstart, which includes the program plus 3-day refresh, is $180. Correct, Laurel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $180. So check those out. And Autumn announced that she is coming out with her cookbook Fixate. So if you there's so many things going on this month, I keep forgetting. So what was the deal for that? They're giving those away too, right? Some signed copies of those?
Yeah. I can't remember what you have to do to earn those though.
I think if you have like, depending on who sells like the most 21 Day Fix challenge packs this month, if you already have a ticket to Summit, then you get a signed copy of Fixate in like a photo op.
Awesome.
That's right. It's like the top 100 people who already have a ticket to Summit who had the most Success Club points.
Oh, and then also another promotion they're doing. If you guys have happen to have any Beachbody swag, like I have tons. If you've sent in any before and afters, and you have you've gotten your shirts or whatever, or you just bought Beachbody apparel. If you post a picture of yourself, if you're coming to Summit, if you post a picture of yourself with your swag or a video of you working out with your Beachbody swag on, you can hashtag sweat in style sweeps, and then they're gonna select just 20 random people. There's no whoever's video or photos are the best. They're gonna select just 20 random people who hashtag that between now and I think July 1st. And those 20 people get an exclusive trip to the core store. And I can tell you guys, someone who's been to Summit, you are going to want that trip to the core store, because that line is out. I'm talking 400 people. You're waiting in line for hours, and you have tons of other things you need to be at. And so you're waking up at 5 in the morning to try and get to the core store. And the core store is where they're going to have Fixate. It's where they're going to have Size. It's where they're going to have the new all Beachbody apparel, all the new programs and everything that they're saying is going to be available at Summit is in the core store. So I suggest we all do hashtag sweat and style sweeps. And then if any of us win it, you can bring one person with you. So I'm just going to give you my money if you win and tell you what to buy me. So I don't have to go wait in that line. And I'll do the same for you if you win.
Oh, gee, thanks, Laurel. Sure, I'll buy all your crap for you.
I'll give you the money. And hey, you get the volume for it because they actually they take your coach ID. So anything you buy at Summit, you will still get volume for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, so there's lots and lots of cool promotions. You can check those all out. And don't forget, they put up the preview of Size on demand. So
it's
check
so
that
fun.
fun little video, post it, promote it, all that fun stuff. Okay, so we wanted to talk a little bit about the group coming up in June. So Clarabelle was asking me, she's like, how on earth did Amber, if you guys see if you're in my downline or if you're in Hustle and Heart, you see this chick Amber, who she's getting like crazy Success Club points every month, right? Like 20, 30 points every month. And so she's like, how the heck does Amber do this? P.S. I have like a huge bruise on my shin from that freaking pole class that we did.
You and me both.
And so it hurts. Okay, so anyways, so what she did was when she was first starting out as a coach, she did a recruiting push group that was called 20 in 30. So recruiting 20 coaches in 30 days. I don't know that many people. It's all about expanding your network. So she did this push group when she first started coaching that was a push to recruit coaches. And during that group, she did it. She recruited a bunch of coaches and it expanded her network quickly. And through that, she went diamond very quickly, and it got her out of her shell a lot, where she was kind of forced to do a lot of just cold invites and getting comfortable with doing cold invites. And now that's translated into her growing her team. And she actually, like within 2 or 3 months of coaching, she quit her job so she could stay home and do Beachbody. So this kind of thing works. There's a great video I'll post a link for on our team page too about this strategy of recruiting 20 for 30, 20 coaches in 30 days. Yeah, she was at SC17 this month. Or last month, May, but that's also because she was building her husband's account. So I know her husband had points as well. So anyways, there's a great video by, what's his name? Eric Warren, who he talks about how when you do these big recruiting pushes and you get a bunch of people to sign up, kind of how the numbers break down and how that ends up moving your business forward. So there really is a strategy to this and why you want to do a big recruiting push every now and then. So what we're going to do is, coming off the heels of Hustle and Heart and that whole group, we're doing a group called Just Do It June. So it's going to be all about just doing it, just getting off your booty and getting out of your comfort zone and inviting to the coach opportunity. So it's going to be scary for some people. It's going to be a little bit intimidating, but I promise you, if you do it, you're going to grow your business and you're going to grow as a coach. So the way it's going to work is Jen was one of the winners for Hustle and Heart, but what she's going to do is take her winnings, which was a split between 3 of them, so she has about $200. She's going to put that into this group. Then on top of that, there's going to be every person who wants to do the Just Do It June group is going to have a $25 buy-in. So each person pays $25. It's just flat. It's not based on your rank or anything. So it's a flat $25 buy-in to be in the group. And once you're in the group, we're gonna have like the leaders again are gonna be posting daily stuff, and we're gonna give you scripts to help with recruiting of how to invite people. One thing that I've started to do was I took a script from Anita Myron because I'm obsessed with her, And I pretty much copy and pasted exactly, because she has it on her website, exactly how she talks to people. She uses a script every time she talks to people. So actually, like, I friended her on Facebook, and I got a script back from her. I was like, dude, that was totally a script. But I was okay with it. So I was like, oh my God, Anita Myron messaged me. Like, she messaged me being like, dude, you're a Beachbody coach. Will you just follow me and not friend me, please? And then she unfriended me. I'm like, aw. But anyways, side note. So I took this template script of what she does when someone's ready to buy a challenge pack and put it into a format that matched our group and our team. And it basically just encourages people to sign up as a coach instead of just signing up for a challenge pack. And I will tell you, since every person that I've sent this script to has signed up as a coach. So instead of, like, I know traditionally what we do is we sign people up with a challenge pack, and then once they see how they like it or whatever, then we invite them to the coaching opportunity. This is a different way to do it. So let me see if I can find it. Here it is. So basically, like, and this is part of what you'll be getting in the group, is we'll give you these scripts and tools so you know how to recruit effectively and efficiently. So we're not just saying like, hey, go recruit a bunch of coaches, good luck. Like, we're going to give you the tools to do it too. So that's, you know, who doesn't love tools? So once someone's like, okay, I'm ready to sign up, you go, great, yay, okay, so I'm excited to get you on board. There are 2 options for enrollment, and the second option just doesn't make a ton of sense, LOL, but here they are. Number 1, when you sign up with a challenge pack, you have the ability to sign up as a coach, which is what I am. To become a coach, it is $40, but since you are purchasing a challenge pack, that $40 is waived. As a coach, you save 20% on all Beachbody products, $30 on Shakeology each month, and you earn a 25% commission in case you inspire anyone along the way. It will cost $15 a month to be a coach, but again, the $30 a month savings on Shakeology alone makes it worth it. You will also be plugged into my team page of tons of other coaches who are on the same mission as you to get healthy and fit. You can cancel all Shakeology in your coach account with a simple email. Number 2, as a challenger, you just pay for your challenge pack and join one challenge group for 30 days. Yeah, like I said, it just makes sense to sign up as a coach. And you can simply cancel both Shakeology and coaching if you just do not feel like it's the right option for you. I know 95% of my challengers continue to use Shakeology beyond the first 30 days because they love it so much. I rarely have people who do not want to use it beyond the first 30 days. Which way would you like to sign up? And, you know, most of the time they're going to have like some questions like, you know, I have people ask me, you know, well, am I going to, you know, what other fees are there? Or I had someone ask me last night, like, was there a military discount? And I was like, heck yeah, there is, you know, so stuff like that. But then I've had, like I said, 100% success rate of people signing up as a coach when I use that script. So anyways, the way the June group is going to work, we're going to give you information like that, scripts like that will help you. And what's going to happen is your push goal is going to be to add 20 coaches to your team, 20. So this could be on you, one of your, like if you have your husband sign up underneath you, on him, like between the 2 of you, whatever. But you have to be signing the coaches up. And the top 4 people in the group are going to, the top 4 recruiters in the group are going to split the winnings. So you have to recruit at least 8 coaches though. There is a minimum. So not everyone's going to get to the 20, but you can't recruit 3 coaches and win part of the pot. So there had to be like some sort of, you know, you had to at least reach some mark. So anyways, I encourage all of you to join this group because I know it's going to be a great way to push your business forward. Every time I've done a recruiting push and gotten a big amount of coaches in it at one time, it's benefited my business. So I know that this works. What it comes down to is this is an MLM, and in MLMs, it's a numbers game. So you have to have the numbers to make it work. Laurel, did you want to add anything to this idea of this push group?
Yeah, I know, like how Sonia, you were saying you don't know a lot of people. And so I know that for some of the newer coaches, that can be kind of intimidating. Like, holy crap. Like, I know that if I were in my second month of business and I was like getting asked like, hey, pay $25 to join this group and sign 8 coaches. My thinking was so fear-based at that point, that I can tell you right now, I would have said no. And I'm not encouraging you guys to say no. I'm going somewhere with this. I want you to say yes, but I'm being honest with you that I would have said no because my thinking was so fear-based. I would have said like, okay, I just don't know anybody. I don't know enough people. I can bear, like, the only people that I've signed are my mom and my ex-boyfriend. Like, seriously, my baby daddy is my first coach that I ever signed, guys. Like, and we're not even together. And I was like, please sign up for me. So, I was scared, but this group is definitely, my upline, they never ran any groups like this. This is a huge part of why I got a success partner and just kind of broke off and did my own thing, because I didn't have anybody showing me about these push groups and these recruiting groups. And so I was, I didn't know anything about it. And I just really had to build slowly on my own. And now that I've been able to like get introduced to all these different amazing tools that, other coaches give you, like, even if you don't get your 8 coaches that you need to win some of your money back, the $25 that you invest into the group is like, that's really cheap. That's a really cheap price to pay for a bunch of tools to help you succeed. Like, either way, you're gonna succeed. Even if you sign 2 coaches, 3 coaches, 10 coaches, 20 coaches, $25 to get all of these amazing tools that, we're about to get from this group. Like, that's the way I see it is, hey, I'm going to set a push goal. I'm going to go for 10 new coaches this month. And I'm also going for Star Diamond, and I might get it. I might not, but $25 just to give me that push and just to learn a bunch of new scripts and get a bunch of information from, coaches that have been doing this for quite a while now. That's totally worth it to me. That's the same price as a Super Saturday ticket, and that's always worth it. So that's kind of, yes, get your 12 coaches, Sonia. You got this.
I love it. I love it. Everyone's going for it. Yes. Yes, Laurel, you're totally correct. These groups, I can't tell you how powerful they are when you feel, and that was one thing, we were having a meeting Sunday night about it, a Zoom call about it, the leaders and I were, and Amber is in the group, and she was saying when she did the push group for recruiting, when she was a brand new coach, at first she thought, oh God, there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to do this. But then what ended up happening was she would see, people would post in the group, because their goal was they had to get 20 coaches. So their group was set up a little bit differently. So they had to get 20 coaches. So they would post daily how many coaches they were at. And so she would see people posting like 8 out of 20, 12 out of 20. And every time she saw it, she'd be like, I'm going to do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And it would push her. And like Laura was saying, having that support and getting that information from the leaders and everything you get from those push groups, it really does help so much. I know I would have fallen on my face if I didn't have that Hustle and Heart group, because it made me get out of my comfort zone. It made me push myself, and I hit my goals. So, I didn't win Hustle and Heart. I didn't hit my Hustle and Heart goals, but I got some of my other goals. So, maybe I'll win the Just Do It June. We'll see. But, you never know. And plus, you could win it. Just because you're in your second month coaching doesn't mean you can't win the pot. So, you put in $25, you could get $200 back, or however much the pot grows to. So
look at Amber.
Look at that way. What?
I said, look at Amber.
Exactly. Ooh, excuse me.
And I just want to touch too on just kind of going back to just starting out in the beginning of the business and, not really knowing where you're going to get these people, blah, blah, blah. Shannon had posted a call. I think it was the bombshell call that featured Amy Silverman, which, like, you guys know that she's my total girl crush. Anita is Shannon's girlfriend and Amy is mine. And so, that's but when I was watching that call and Amy Silverman was talking about, she said exactly what Michelle just typed in the chat. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's going to be me one day. And she was talking about how, because they're in Paris right now, the top 10 coaches are in Paris. So if you follow them, you're seeing these amazing pictures of these awesome coaches, like in Paris with Carl Deichler. And you're just like, holy crap, I'm jealous. And, but Amy on that call, she goes, man, I was in my first couple months of business. And I remember seeing these coaches going on these, amazing trips out of the country. And I just sat there and I just kept on telling Kevin, like, I have no idea how. I don't even know how it's going to happen, but that's going to be me. And she didn't know where she was going to get those people, but she just knew she would. And so then, she said that her team, what they do, they call it Vintage Amy, where they'll post, they'll go back through her page from like 2010 and 2011, and they'll look at her posts, and she, does posts like we do with her transformation and all this and that, and she'll have like 1 like on it. And it's like, to me, I sit there and think like, God, I see Amy Silverman post a picture, and within like, it'll say posted 1 minute ago, and she already has like 200 likes on it. So the idea of like her posting something and only getting 1 like ever on it is like, that's so, funny. But they say they post Vintage Amy to the group because it gives them hope that, hey, she started out just like us. And so when Shannon posted that thing the other day, from, who was it? Lindsay
Stay.
Lindsay Stay, yeah. And it was kind of a long post, but it was totally worth the read because it was from back in 2012 where she sounded like she was ready to throw in the towel. Like, she was like, man, I don't know, I post all this inspirational stuff and my coaches won't move and they won't do anything and blah, blah, blah. So, it's this whole thread of all these coaches that are now in their 3rd, 4th years of business and they're making, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 a week. And it's just really cool to see the struggle that they were in back then, where they were saying the same things that we're saying right now. Like, I don't know where I'm going to find these people, how the hell I'm going to get 8 coaches in 1 month, but I'm going to get that shirt and I'm going to rock it. And then those 8 people are going to rock this business with me. So,
yes. And you
just go in there with that attitude and just know that, give it out to the universe. Just know that your people are out there waiting for you. Dream them up in your head. Have them already, in your head of like, who are these people that I'm going to find? And I guarantee you, the more detailed you get with it, you're going to find those exact people that you have in your head. Like, write it down on paper, draw a picture, do what you got to do, like make details of these are the people that I'm going to recruit this month. These are the people I want on my team. And they're out there waiting for you and you're going to find them. You are.
Yeah. No, and that's how I feel about Success Club every month too. Like I heard on a national wake up call one time, someone had been like Success Club for like 52 months in a row or something. And I was like, what the hell? Like who hit Success Club for 52 months in a row? That's impossible, And the Claraval, I thought Claraval's like, me. But they were saying, the thing is, you just go into it each month going, I don't know where I'm going to find my next 5 people, 3 people, but they're there. They're out there. They need me, and I'm going to find them. And that, honestly, like, I heard that as a new coach, and it's like I have those, I want 5 Shannons and 5 Laurels. Yeah, me too. I need, like, if I could clone some people, I have some people I'd like to clone. But anyways, yeah. I have, like, I have this little piece of me over here that's going, you're going to run out of challengers. There's no way you can keep Success Club rolling. Da, 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 da. But then the other part of me is going, there's people out there who need you. I don't know where you're going to find them, but they're there, you know? So, so you have to know, just like with our challengers, you're going to find them every month if you really put your heart into it, and you're going to find your coaches too. So, you just gotta put it out there, and I promise you, it will come back to you. You will find your people, you will find your challengers, you will find your coaches, and that well will flow. It will flow, flow, flow. I have people coming back to me now who 6-8 months ago, they were hard nosed, like shut me down. Like I thought, ooh, they're probably going to unfriend me on Facebook, shut me down, nose. And they're coming back to me now going, okay, I'm ready to sign up. One signed up as a coach tonight. Like, no lie. She like shut me down 6 months ago, and tonight she signed up as a coach. So
I've had people who, one of my challengers last month, when I first signed on as a coach, you know, she and I were pretty cool friends or whatever, and she really wanted to work with me. But the second she found out it was Shakeology, she was like, nope, I hate that stuff. I'm never drinking it again. Like, it's disgusting. And I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, I kind of like every once in a while followed up with her, and, you know, she kept on saying like, I really want to work with you, but I don't want to do Beachbody. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. That's what I coach people with, is Beachbody products.
yeah.
And finally last month she came to me and she was like, all right, you know what? After like a year of watching you post how amazing Shakeology is, like, I don't care if it tastes like dog crap. I want my body to feel as good as yours does. So I'm going to drink that stuff. And I was like, all right. And now, like, she loves it. She thinks it's delicious. Like, she just needed to find the right recipe. And so, like, it was just so, but it just goes to show, like, being consistent in your posts. This is why we talk about it so much, because me just talking to her about it wouldn't have been enough. Her watching my posts and seeing me live it daily is what really did it for her, you know? And then the talking to people is a huge part of it too. I mean, I started, you know, this at the beginning of this month, we had Bridget on the call because we really wanted her to talk about how she, you know, got out of that mindset of being in -2 and ended up hitting Success Club still. And I had announced on that call that I had started this month out at -2. And I was not about to miss 10. I want that Success Club party, damn it. Like, I want it. And plus I made a goal for myself at the beginning of this year that I was going to be a 10 all-star this year. And that's really important to me. And I'm going to tell you, I woke up on the 31st at Success Club 4. I was at that pool party and I was like, yep, it's my birthday, but I'm going home to talk to people. Like, on my birthday, I'm going home to talk to people. Went home and worked all day. I woke up, and I'm not kidding, at 6 a.m. Like, my boyfriend's like, oh, let's go jet skiing. I was like, swerve, sorry. Like, nope. I'm going to be talking to people all day. And I went from 4 to 10 in one day. So it can happen. It's just that, like, just like Shannon said, and all day that morning I woke up and I had that on my shoulder too. No matter how far you come in your business, you're always going to kind of have that, like, doubt speaking to you. So it's like really up to that other little angel on your shoulder, like the badass in you, to shut the doubt up and just, like, go with it. Like, and it's hard. It's hard as hell, because you can ask my mom. I was at my mom's house at 8:30 at night on the 31st, like, okay, I got one more person. It was my aunt. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, if she doesn't sign up, I'm just going to cry. And then I'm going to go home and be up till midnight talking to people. But I knew. I was like, nope, just shut that voice up. I'm getting it. I'm going to make it happen. So it's hard. I know it's, like, easier said than done to just be like, oh, just shut your doubt up. But you really do, even if it takes, like, walking away from your office for a minute, like, if you find yourself getting in that icky mindset of, like, oh my God, this is just never going to happen, I'm just over it, I'm frustrated, blah, 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 like, get up, take a breather, go get some water, make a shake, do a workout if you need to, like, get away from it for a minute, change your mindset, do a little personal development, and then come back to it and then kick ass. That's my little advice for getting there.
Clarabelle just said she almost turned someone away strategically because of that stupid voice.
I've actually turned someone away once because it was, I knew that it was going to end up being like, she was going to end up returning the challenge pack because it was like, she really just had so many questions and so many doubts and like was fighting me so much on it. Like, just fought me tooth and nail on every single thing that I finally, you know, and I actually got it from Shannon because Shannon said she'd done this before where I just said, okay, well, it just sounds like this isn't the right fit for you. It sounds like something that you may be looking for something different. And that's okay because we don't want to just sign people just to get Success Club points. Like, we really want to help people. So if you really know that these people are going to fight you tooth and nail on it, and that's just on the idea of the challenge pack, imagine when they actually get the challenge pack and get in the group, like, they're just not ready. So I didn't necessarily turn her down. Like, I mean, I did say, like, okay, well, you know, it sounds like this isn't the right fit for you. I still put her in my follow-up folder because things change for people. So she may be ready in a couple of months, but this month was not her month at all. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to tell someone, hey, like, it may even just be them, like, just not wanting to say no to you. Like, they don't want the challenge pack, but they're also one of those people who, like, has trouble with turning people down. So you're kind of just giving them that out and saying, like, you're just giving it to them and it's kind of helping them out, like, to where it's like, it's okay to say no to me. Here, let me say it for you. Like, let me help you out with that.
Yeah. And Sonia, she said she had to block someone because she kept fighting her and causing her to doubt herself. And that's, you know, I've deleted comments and stuff like that. And you'll unblock her in a month. But you know, like, I've done that. I've deleted people on Facebook. I've blocked people. I have a friend who I don't think she quite understands how to use Facebook because she leaves like weird comments and pictures and stuff. I think she thinks anything she sees on her newsfeed is meant directly for her, and she has to like comment on it. And you know, so like some of the stuff that she's commented, like I post like a challenge group invite, and she's like, "No thanks, I'm skinny enough," or something like that, and I'm like, delete, like, I don't need that. That's my thread, you know, so I'm going to delete that comment. Or, you know, if someone says something negative, nope, deleting that. And you do it again, I'm deleting you. Like, I don't need that in my life. So, so yeah, you know, we have that nifty little delete button. You use it to your power. You know, our Facebook is our business. So I have no problem using it how I need to use it. So I have no shame to my game.
And with that said, like, I mean, just think about if you have, you know, you're just always going to have haters. This is something that top coaches talk about. Actually, Amy was just posting about it the other day. She's been getting a lot of backlash on her social media lately because she has started the anti-inflammatory paleo plan, and it's changed her body. I mean, her body is rocking, the most rocking she's ever looked in her entire life. Like, I thought she looked good last year at Summit, and now she's like that on just like crack. It's like, but Shakeology crack. It's like amazing. Like, she just looks amazing. And people are like constantly commenting to her like, oh, you're starving yourself. Oh, you're depriving yourself. Oh, you must really hate your life because you never get to eat anything good and blah, blah, blah. Like, people are really getting on to her, and she makes it well known. Like, dude, you know what? I love my life. I love the results I get. I love the food that I eat, and I can easily block your ass. And she even made a post the other day, like, my block list is getting really long, you guys. Like, she blocks people left and right because it's like, who needs it? If it's nasty and ugly and, you know, so just think if you kind of already have that with your friends list, imagine in a few years from now, like, you're really going to have that thick skin in this business because there is just no way that every single person in the world is going to agree with what you put on social media. Like, it's not going to happen. There's always going to be trolls. There's always going to be people who disagree, who are going to try and bring you down, who aren't ready to do it themselves. So they're going to like hate on you for doing well with yourself. So, you know, use that block button if you need to, but don't let it stop you from kicking ass in your business. Like, bye, Felicia, and move on, you know?
Okay, well, I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. So one thing I do want you guys to do is I want you guys to really think about June. Think about this month of June. We have some great promotions, some great incentives for you guys. That awesome push group. Make some hard and fast goals and some push goals. So goals that you will meet no matter what. And then your push goals. What are the things you're pushing for? And I'm going to get the link up into the group as soon as it's ready for you guys to apply for that Just Do It June group and submit your money. But let's all, tomorrow, hopefully Thursday at the latest, I'll get a thread going in our Team Miracle Finders page for us to post our June goals. And I know I've showed you guys before, but I'm just going to say it again. Like, what I always do is I put my goals, I don't know if you guys can see it, as my screensaver on my phone so that I can always, always, always see them. So there's no excuse, you know, and you guys can do that too with any of the little apps. Write your goals out and then make them your screensaver on your phone, or put them on a sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Put them somewhere where you're going to see them daily so it's a constant reminder. And that'll really help push you in the direction you want to go. So anything anyone else wants to add before we close it out?
I just want to say real quick too, I know I've been talking like crazy, but with the goals, one piece of advice that I heard that's really kind of helping me is don't just make goals, but make a goal to-do list. So like, and this is going to be really good if you're going to do this push group. Okay, so my goal is, 10 coaches. All right, great. So that's your goal this month. Well, what do you have to do to get 10 coaches? So, all right, I got to talk to people. I got to recruit people. Okay, how are you going to find people to talk to them? What are you going to say when you recruit them? Well, we're going to give you the script. So that marks that off your to-do list. And then break it down into weeks. Like, don't even worry about week 2, 3, and 4. All right, this week, what is my goal? 3 coaches. What am I going to have to do to get 3 coaches? How am I going to make that happen? Take your goals and detail the hell out of them, because it's going to one, give you that time to just sit down and think about it and really make a blueprint, like game plan. And then it's also going to be, all mapped out for you. And then it's also going to help you come up with questions. Like, what if you're sitting there like, well, I don't really know what I have to do to get these coaches or get this. All right, well, at that point, that means it's time to either A, study it, which can go on your goal to-do list. I need to study this. Or B, reach out to your upline, reach out to us, and we can help you plan it out. So get your goals going and then make a goal to-do list on top of it. And that's going to really help you keep your head in the game even more.
Yeah, I agree. Well said. Okay, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for showing up for our call. Thank you so much for being present and being active. And just go get them. I can't wait to see everyone's June goals and get everyone going in our new June push group. So, let's go get them. Talk to you later.
Later.
Bye.